Speaking on INOCA, this can make impossibilities of reach Candy Hospital and Padam Heart Care Center in Mumbai.
Of a woman's heart. So, right now, we are having a cluster of women having a MACE rate on the higher side and recurrent aortic and the recurrent invasive tests are required. So, so what we are seeing is just 20% are the main genders. And in that, we have to sub-specify whether it is because of the myocardial mismatch or coronary microvascular dysfunctions. So what we are seeing on the angiogram, it is just 5% of the total coronary tree. But the coronary microvascular plays a very important role in diagnosing various. So they are like a hidden heart disease. Previously, it was being termed as a syndrome X. Now it has been changed to INOCA. And there are three different categories: INOCA, INOCA, and MINOCA. INOCA means angina with non-obstructive coronary artery disease. INOCA means ischemia with non-obstructive coronary artery disease. And if not treated, it may end up into the myocardial focus on the INOCA. In INOCA, the microvascular and others are having a mix dominance of this non-obstructive coronary artery disease.
A lot of people choose initiatives because they've lost somebody or they've either overcome the disease.
Eat good, be mindful of what you're putting into your body, and of course exercise, and don't ignore. Maybe if I was going to give you 2 tips, then I've come up with 3, and the 4th one is don't ignore any signs. What happens is we think that nothing can happen to us, and we ignore. I want to tell you something. As recently as about a couple of weeks ago, I felt I felt some sort of pain in my on my left side of my chest. I knew it was like an acidity related pain, indigestion and acidity related pain, but I still called my doctor. I called my doctor because I don't want to take any chances. So don't ignore signs, and when you see them or you feel them. When you say things like nothing can happen to me, it can happen to anyone, right? And with women especially, they think women don't have heart disease and women don't have heart problems, but a lot of them get left undiagnosed, and I think we as women, who are the epicenters of our families, we really need to take care of all parts of our body, including our hearts.
So I start my fitness journey every week. That's not what my end is.
I know you were saying something else. Starts and it just stays at start.
Yeah. How do you motivate yourself? What is that one thought that keeps you going, no matter what?
Well, you know what? I look at it as self-love. I enjoy exercise. I enjoy working out. I enjoy some form of physical activity. So I've been doing it. I do it like 6 to 7 times a week. I mean, only on days when I absolutely cannot, for some reason, exercise, when I'm pulled in every direction, I miss that day. But otherwise, I work out 6 days a week, or exercise 6 days a week, or do some form of activity 6 days a week. You know what they say? You do something for 21 days in a row, you make it a habit. So I did one particular year leading up during the pandemic. It finished in the pandemic, I think. I exercised for I did some form of activity for 365 days of the year. It started with a 100-day challenge, and I was like, 100 days were nearing. Now what do I do? Okay, 100 days are nearing. I need to do, let me convert it into a 365. So I did 365, and then the day 365 got over, I was like, I want to work out the 366th. So some form of activity. So when you put it out there and you put it in, into the universe, and you get consistent for a small period of time, then it just becomes a habit. And nothing is more, nothing succeeds like success, right? So when you exercise and your clothes start fitting you better, and you start feeling better, and you see the energy you have, you're just generally feeling better. It's not just about how, your weight. It's about how you feel and how much energy and I have 2 young kids, and I need to have a lot of energy for them. So, you know what? I need it for the energy. I need it for because I want to look good. I want to fit into the clothes. I want to, you know, I have not, even when I got pregnant, I must tell you, I put on 22 kilos and I gave myself 6 months to lose that weight. And I tell you this, I never bought myself any in-between clothes. That's what kept me going. I said, I don't want to have a new wardrobe. I want to wear the clothes. I have clothes from my college that still fit me. Imagine how old they are. But I'm just saying, these are the small things that motivate you. I think small goals, if you give yourself small goals, you achieve health and vitality, and that's why I exercise. That's why my journey started. And it hasn't ended. It didn't stay at start. It went to start and it's on.
The social media game is killing it. I have major FOMO. So how do you use social media as a platform?
Well, here's the thing, you know, Dipti, if today I'm sitting here talking about health, social media has got a lot to do with it. It's not like one day I decided, because a lot of people do this.